Hello, Aries, and welcome to Soul Guidance with Adriana. Today I have an intuitive reading for you. I'm going to pull healing messages and messages for your growth, and we'll see what comes through. I'm also going to be creating an extended reading for you. The link is in the description below, and so if this resonates with you or you want to find out what other healing messages are for you, are there for you, I encourage you to check out that extended reading. So we're going to get started. Okay, show me where Aries is and a message for Aries. Okay, and message. And pairs of cards today. All right, really interesting. Kind of one and the same. The energy for where you are is very similar to your message. So this is definitely a lesson in front of you, Aries. We have a conflict going on with other people of similar energy, similar stature. I know that's a weird word to use, but it's not like this is an argument with a superior, something like that. This is a conflict with other people like on your level, okay? And I do believe that this is something at work. You know, a situation where you're all kind of vying to get the top hand, but no one's idea or force of will is perhaps strong enough. And so you keep going around and around and around in circles. But Aries, it's a little different for you. You actually have the ability to have the strongest idea in the situation, the most, you have the potential to have the idea that is most aligned, that kind of cuts through all of this churning. It's like a solution to all of these, you know, but I like this about this. No, but I don't like this. But what about this? But you see, like everyone has something to say about everyone else's idea, but you've got the one that can cut through all of these worries and all of these kind of back and forths. But it takes willingness to stand apart from the argument. It takes willingness to stand away from the conflict that's going on in your world, and just to say, hey, look, I've got this idea, I've got this solution, without engaging with the other people that are fighting, right? So you can't be one of them. You can't be at the same level. You have to just be willing to say, hey, look, this is what I have. Not like, oh, this is so much better than you, or, you know, I've got this and you don't. It's not that. It's just, hey, look at this. What about this? So we've got your soul's message is the 9 of Wands and the Rebirth card. This has to do actually with being willing to, relinquish your position, relinquish your outlook on this situation, and let go of being, okay, I see, let go of needing to defend your position. You're actually being asked to take leadership here, okay, to see yourself reborn as a leader. And perhaps you're like, well, I'm not paid enough to be a leader, I'm not going to do it. But you don't get to the leadership position without having first proven yourself as a leader, okay? So there's an unwillingness to leave the comfortable position, the comfortable conflict. But if you do, and you just show up as, hey, look, I've got the solution, then you're gonna, things are gonna change for you. This is the rebirth, the leaving the past behind. So leaders, the best leaders lead by what's best for everyone and showing solutions rather than pointing out problems, okay? Leaders are solution-oriented, not problem-oriented. Right now, everyone here is problem-oriented. They're trying to look for more problems with everyone else's thing. You need to come in with the solution. Okay. And you have the solution, I feel like, Aries. But the other thing that this lesson is about is cutting yourself off from the emotional ties to your idea or the emotional ties to your position. In other words, not taking anyone's behavior personally, okay? Just to present your solution and say, here it is, take it or leave it. If they take it, great. If they leave it, great. Okay, when you get your personal emotions involved in the conflict, then you stay at a lower level, okay? Because then you're making it about you. It's not about you. It's everyone thinks it's about them, but it's not. You know, we're looking at something bigger. We are definitely looking at something bigger. And ultimately, it's testing your ability to find solutions in the midst of adversity. Okay, it's easy to find solutions when things are going well and people seem to like what you're saying and you're like, yeah, what else do you have to say? But it's a true test of a leader to be able to do their job in any circumstance. Okay. Other messages for Aries, please. Okay, the Star, the Fool, and the Six of Wands. And it's so funny we're talking about leadership because we've got it again in our Six of Wands. Okay. This, you know, we're still on the same message, essentially. They're not letting me get off of it yet. You're being asked to collaborate with others in a very different way, to almost like heal the way that you interact with others. Show me the culture right now. Show me the context that they're in right now. Okay, let me just understand where we're coming from. Oh, that's actually quite nice. Nine of Pentacles, Magician, Four of Wands. All right, they're giving me different energy than what I'm asking for. This is what's available to you if you are to take leadership. I guess, you know, what I'm getting is, you know what I'm talking about, so it's not really important for me to know exactly what the context is here. But the point is that, you know, again, we've got leadership. Leadership has come up 3 times, 4 times in your reading, okay? And I've drawn 4 sets of cards. So it's like every single time it's coming up. Giving yourself the space to see yourself as a leader who has everything that you need is going to help you lay a better foundation for others as well as yourself. If you have any doubts about your leadership ability, you know, maybe it's something you're not used to doing, but if you have any doubts about it, I'm getting very strong validation that you have everything you need. You have the perspective, you have the practical solution, you have the know-how, but you also have this kind of intuitive sense about where something needs to go, where the situation needs to go, how it would be best navigated or solved, okay? And so what's interesting is when you bring all of those gifts, knowing where something should go, having the practical solution, having the vision, being able to communicate it, I'm referring to all 4 elements here: cups, pentacles, swords, and wands. Look what happens. All of them become like these stable pillars that you can build upon. Okay, so it's like you bring all of these different facets of yourself to this leadership, saying, okay, here's the solution, here's where we need to go. And it is creating more of a stable foundation for you in your sense of self, in the esteem of others. That's where we are with our Six of Wands, in the way people want to see you. So what we're actually doing is we're healing the way that people see you. All right, right now you're seen as one of the fray, one of the troublemakers, one of the problem people, okay, problem focused people. But this will actually help to reconcile your true nature with the way you are perceived, okay? And you're perceived, you need to be perceived as someone who has everything it takes to be a solution-oriented leader. That's who you really are. And that's what your soul is wanting you to see. Solution-oriented is constructive. It makes things better for other people, and it makes energy expand. That's everything that your soul wants. Problem-oriented focuses on negativity, and it breeds more and more and more and more and more negativity, right? You find one problem here, you find another problem there, they find a problem here, and you're stuck in all of this, okay? But solution-oriented is positive energy. That's what your soul wants you to align with, and that's the direction you need to take with this situation right now. So Aries, I'm going to continue to pull healing messages. I'm not sure where we're going to go with it, if we're going to keep staying with this situation or if we'll go into other aspects of your life. But if you'd like to continue with me, the link is in the description below. And thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of your healing journey at this point. I'll see you soon.